Okay, today's quick video is just about the Saab 9.5 oil pressure sensor. I do not know what the situation is with the 9.3, whether it's the same. For that you'll have to check yourself. But those of you who have a 9.5 and a 9.5 oil pressure sensor, which is one of these, you may have the need now and again to replace these because they leak oil. It's not very pleasant. They're in a hard to reach part of the engine. They're at the back, below the manifold, below the throttle body. The wiring loom is all in the way. Very hard to get to. Plus, you have the added issue of this wire. You cannot simply put a socket over the top unless it has a slice out of the side that allows the wire to remain free. So once you've tightened it, you can then remove the socket. Well, today I'm going to give you a solution. Speed up the process, and you will need a certain number of tools to do this job in an hour to 2 hours max. It really just, an hour to 2 hours is because you're taking your time. You're making sure you get things done right. My advice is you do an oil change. Change your oil and your oil filter at the same time. Makes life a lot easier. So the first step would be that you need to make the tool that's going to be used to remove the old oil pressure sensor and to fit the new one. For that you're going to need a screwdriver. The next item you will need is a small, well, I say small, but smaller is probably better, hammer. You will also then need this. It's a Jubilee clip. And from those three items you will make the tool that's needed to remove the old oil pressure sensor and put in a new one. And that is the adapted Jubilee clip. And you can see it's kind of shaped like the oil pressure sensor. And you do that simply by placing the oil pressure sensor in, holding it in position while you tighten this up. Once you get it to tighten around the edges, it should sort of fit something like this. Oops, wrong way around. There we go. Should fit something like that. And let's get this right. No point in doing it unless I'm doing it right. Like so. And you then hammer the shape. Now, I've done one side already. You need to do it on both sides, and there's a reason for that. One side is going to be for getting it off, and the other is for getting it on. So I've done the side to get it off, and to get it on I just simply pop it over in a similar fashion. If it won't go on straight away, just slacken it off slightly. Sorry about the noise on the table, I should put a cloth down really. Do you ever notice how things are easier when the camera's off? And then you gently tap, like so. Because I don't want to damage the sensor, which is why I'm using my hand as a buffer. Now as you see, as it forms a shape around the sensor, it gets quite loose, so you have to tighten it up as you go. that's it. That's all you need, really. Okay, the next tool you're going to need, now obviously this is for putting it on, because it's going to screw in this way. When it's taking it off, you have to have this on this side. And the reason that is the next tool is one of these. A really long screwdriver. And the reason you're going to use one of those long screwdrivers, it's so long I can't even get it in shot, is again with a light hammer like this. You're going to tap the edge of this Jubilee clip until it slackens the old oil housing, sorry, the old oil pressure sensor. You take that off and then you put the new one on and simply tap it into place. You don't want to over tap it, you just want to make it tight. Hand tight, and then a few taps beyond. Anything tighter than that and you'll probably damage this washer and cause another leak. Once that's done, you then top up your oil, having changed your filter, etc., and check for any leaks. Should be nice and easy. Thank you.